Hey, what's up guys? So in this video I'll be talking about 40 plus tips and tricks to do with the Amazfit Active 2 Square, and I'll be sharing some of my favorite features later in this video, so make sure that you watch it till the end. And with that, let's get started. First thing that I want to talk about is if you receive a message via WhatsApp or text message, you can respond to it using a full QWERTY keyboard. So if you swipe up, you'll see that I have a message here. I'll swipe to the left and then tap on this arrow. Now here you can see that I've got the option to send emojis, I have the option to voice dictate my message, and then I have the text message. And if you tap on that, this opens up the full keyboard that you can type on and then send the message. You can also voice dictate here and send it that way, or you can send emojis as well. And then we have some quick responses here as well. Another thing you can do here is you can swipe to the left and then you have AI on the watch that you can use to generate responses to your messages. So it will go through the message and it will suggest some replies for you, which you can then send. Now I want to talk about how you can set your own images as watch face backgrounds. So for that, you first need to go into the Zepp app on your phone and then go in device section, and here go in watch faces, scroll down, and you will see this option photo watch face. From here, select where you want the time to be. Let's say I'll select photo watch face 3, and now you have the option to add photos. So from here, I'll go in my gallery and I'll add some photos. So once you've selected an image from your gallery, you can then adjust it the way you want. Press select, and from here you can now select where you want the time to appear. So I'm going to select this one, and then you can change the color of the time from here. I want it white, and then you can sync it to your watch. And this way you can have any photo from your gallery as your watch face background on your watch. If you swipe down, you will see some quick shortcuts. Now here you can long press on them and then you can remove them, or you can add even more. So right now the maximum limit has been reached, so I cannot add any more, but I can remove them, or I can long press on them and move them around as well. If you swipe right, you will get to info cards. Now these info cards are a great way to get the information that is useful to you at the front of the watch. So we've got Zepp flow here, we've got music controls here, weather here, readiness, alarm widget. You can go down, go in settings, and from here you can remove these or even add more that are important to you. If you swipe to the left, you will see tiles or widgets, and these widgets are a cool way of having app shortcuts very close to the watch face. You can also long press on them and move them around, and then you can also add more. Now what's really cool here is that if you are downloading apps from the App Store on the Zap app on your phone, some of those apps also support widgets, so they come with tiles, so you can add their tiles to this watch as well. So right now, let's say we have got the recorder app on the watch, so you can actually set a recording tile here, voice memos, and then it's very close to the watch face. You can very quickly start recording and then go back. And if you'll go back to it, you'll see that it will keep recording. If you swipe down, one of the quick settings is this theater mode. So if you tap on it, it will tell you that after you turn on the theater mode, the watch will be muted, the screen brightness will be reduced to the minimum, the wake on, wrist raise, and always on display features will be disabled, and the screen will not light up for incoming notifications. So if you are going to movies in the cinema, you can turn this feature on and it will not disturb you or the others whenever you will get the notifications or anything like that. Amazfit Active 2 Square comes with AMOLED panel, and it has a peak brightness of 2000 nits, and there's a benefit of it as well. So if you go into the quick settings panel, you will see this torch option. If you tap on it, it will turn on the torch, and this light is very bright. In pitch darkness you can really use it. And if you swipe up, there is a red mode here on it as well. You can also lock the display on this watch. So if you swipe down and go into the quick shortcuts, swipe to the left, you will see this lock button, tap on it, and it will lock the display. So now it becomes unresponsive to any touches, and to turn it off, all you have to do is long press any button and it will unlock. Now in case you take this watch into the shower and water is locked up in the speakers, there is a way to remove that water as well. So swipe down, go into the quick shortcuts, swipe to the left, and you will see this button here, tap on it, and this will tell you please mind the direction of the water ejection and keep the speaker port of the watch facing down when ejecting water. Tap on it, and it will play this beeping sound to just eject water out of the speaker. There is automatic workout detection on this watch. So if you go in settings and then go in workout, you will see this option here, workout detection. Go in here. From here you can select the types of workouts that you want to detect automatically. So there are some common ones here like walking, indoor walking, outdoor running, treadmill, outdoor cycling, pool swimming, elliptical and rowing machine. And then you can turn on the alert here. So the watch will alert you that it's now tracking you, and then you can set the sensitivity. So standard is pretty good. If you select high, it sometimes also detect if you are driving the car. So it will detect that you are running or something like that. So that doesn't work really well. In my experience, standard is the best option to go with. On this watch, there is something called offline voice control that allows you to control different aspects of the watch with your voice. So for that, we'll first need to go in settings, then go in voice assistant, and here go in offline voice control. So here, first of all, we have the wake up mode. So if you go in here, you can select how this will wake up. So the first one is respond within 5 seconds after you turn your wrist, respond within 5 seconds after the screen lights on. So I'll select this one. And then the third one is respond during screen light up. And then we have all the voice commands that you can use on this watch. So if you go in here, you will see system control commands, open app commands, workout control, alarm and timer, reminder control, local music control and all that. And then the last one is offline voice language. You can go in here and from here you can select your language. So let's try this out. Open voice memo. There you go. There's something called smart sleep mode on this watch, which is really intuitive. So if we go in settings and scroll up, you'll see preferences. Go in here and here go in sleep mode, scroll up, and you will see smart enable. Now this will automatically enable sleep mode during sleep while you are wearing the device. This does not affect sleep mode settings in sleep schedule. So if you're wearing this device and this setting is turned on, if the watch detects that you're asleep, it will turn on the sleep mode. There is also a battery saver mode on this watch. So if you go in settings, go in preferences, you will see battery saver mode. So here we have battery saver mode and clock mode. So if you turn on the battery saver mode, it will tell you that it will maximize battery life by dimming the display and moderating device performance. In battery saver mode, some apps and features will not be available, such as always on display, sleep and readiness, auto health monitoring. And then we have the clock mode. So if you select this one, you will only be able to see time and nothing else. So that's it. That's all it has. And then you can press this button to get out of it. You can also switch the app view on this watch from this view to the list view, and you can do that by going in settings, go in preferences, go in app view, and here select list view, go back, and now you have the list view of the apps. There is a very robust battery management system on this watch, which I find really helpful if you want to improve the battery life on it. So if you go in settings and then scroll down, you will see this battery manager. Go in here, you will see the battery percentage and you will see when the watch was last charged. So in my case, it was charged yesterday. And then it tells you how you can prolong the battery life. So if you start scrolling up, you will get to see all of these features that are turned on this watch, which you can turn off, and that will improve the battery life of this watch. So you have the heart rate monitor, oxygen monitor, stress monitor, sleep breathing quality monitor, always on display, workout detection. Now obviously you don't have to turn off all of these things. You can turn off things that are not important to you or the features that you're not actively tracking, and that will help you improve the battery life on this watch. You can also go in here and change these settings, things like brightness, screen on duration and all that stuff. The timer app on this watch is fantastic. So if you go into the app drawer and go in the timer app, you will see that you get some presets, and then you can also see the recently used timers. So if I start this timer, I can then also add another timer and then add another timer. So now you'll see that I have multiple timers going on at the same time. Now Amazfit Active 2 Square tracks your sleep, but there is a very cool feature in the sleep app. So if you go in the sleep app and scroll down, you can get to the settings. And here you will see something called sleep schedule. So if you go in here, you can schedule this. So you can select the days, you can select the bedtime and the wake time, and then you can select to turn on the wake up alarm. And then what the watch will do is that it will remind you 5 minutes in advance that your sleep time is approaching and that it is time to start preparing to go to bed. And then it will also turn on the sleep mode automatically for you. So this is a very good way of creating some consistency in your sleep routine, and it reminds you and nudges you to maintain your sleep consistency. There is a Find My Phone feature on this watch. So if you go in the apps, go in this app right here, you can ping your phone from the watch and then close it as well. There is a compass app built into this watch. So if you go in apps and look for the compass app, there is a fantastic feature in this app. So it's a basic compass app, tells you the direction and all that stuff, but then you have this button here. So if you tap on it, what this does is that it locks your position, and then when you move your watch, it tells you exactly how many degrees you're moving in what direction. So I think this is really useful when navigating in areas where you don't know where to go and you are just navigating through the compass app. So this is very specific. I think people who go in treks or trails will find this feature really useful. There is a Pomodoro timer built into this watch. So if you go in apps, you will find this Pomodoro timer. So here you can select your focus time, tap on it, and you can change this time as well, and then tap on this play button, and then your watch will enter this do not disturb mode where you can just focus on your work and your watch will not bother you. There is a fantastic feature called Zap Coach that you can use on this watch. So if you go in the apps, you can go in this Zap Coach feature, and here it tells you that you don't have any training plan right now, but you can set one in the Zepp app. So let's go into the Zepp app and see how this feature works. So in the Zepp app, go in workout, scroll all the way down, and you will see this option, Zap Coach. Go in here. From here you will have to select your watch. So I'll select Active 2 Square, and then it gives you this option. So you can select the running plan or you can select the basic AI plan. Now for the purpose of this video, I'll go with the basic AI plan. Select next, and then you have to add in some information. So how many days in a week you want to work out. Let's say 5 days. Average workout duration 30 to 60 minutes, and then you can select average workout intensity, moderate, and then select the days. From here you can select the specific days, and then from here you can select the day you want to start, and I'll select today, press done, and now it tells you all the information that you need to know, and now your training plan has started. So now if you go into the Zap Coach app, you will see we have the plan available on the watch. So you can see the intensity, you can see the time, then you can scroll, you'll see today's completion, weekly completion, you will see the days of the week that are remaining that you need to work out, and you can also modify it in the app. And then training reminders, you can set your training reminders at what time you want to train, and workout alerts like heart rate, zone, and completion. So once that is done, you can actually go in here, select your workout of your choice, whatever you want to select from this list, and press go. And then when you will do that workout, it will count towards your plan. And in this way, you can use the Zap Coach feature to set targets for yourself, and then try to be consistent to achieve those targets. If you go in settings, go in preferences, and scroll all the way down, you will see this option called varying direction. So if you go in here, you will see two options, buttons on the left and buttons on the right. So right now buttons on the right is selected, which means if I wear it on my left wrist, buttons will be on the outside or on the right. But let's say I want to wear it on my right wrist and I still want the buttons to be on the outside. In that case, I can select buttons on the left option, and that will rotate the display for me, and now I can wear it on my right wrist as well. So that's a really fantastic feature from Amazfit. This, however, does not change the functionality of the buttons, which means now this button will take you to the app drawer, and this will be the shortcut button that takes you to settings. If you're wearing gloves and you want to use the display of this watch, you can do that too. And there is a specific setting for this now. So go in settings, go in preferences, scroll all the way down. You will see glove mode. Go in here and enable it. You can tap on this question mark and read more about it. So it tells you after turning on the glove mode, the device's touch screen will be more sensitive to ensure that gloves with a thickness of less than 2 mm can use the touchscreen normally. So right now I don't have gloves, but I certainly have this hoodie, and I'm gonna try to use it with this, and it works exceptionally well. Did you know that you can also do voice recording on Amazfit Active 2 Square, and your voice recordings will also sync with your phone automatically? So go in settings, look for the app voice memos. There it is. Now I'll tap on it and I'll start recording, and it will just record and then I'll stop. So this recording is available right here, but if I go in the Zap app on my phone and scroll down, I'll see this app. There it is. So I'll tap on it and you will see that I have this latest recording available, which I have just done now. I'll select transfer, select it, and transfer to phone, and there you go. Now it is available on my phone as well. You can also connect Bluetooth headphones with this watch. So for that, we will go in the music app, scroll down, you will see this option Bluetooth audio, tap on it, go in headphones, and it will start searching for headphones. So here I've got my Sony headphones. I will turn them on and in pairing mode. So now my headphones are in pairing mode, and you can see that they have appeared on the watch as well. So I'll tap here and this will connect with my headphones, and now I can listen to the music through my watch on my Bluetooth headphones. And now I want to talk about my favorite feature that they have added on Zepp OS 5, which is not available on the round Amazfit Active 2, and that is the night display. So if you scroll down, scroll to the left, you will see this new option here. If you tap on it, everything will turn red. So this is the new night display, and I absolutely love it. So right now, let's turn this off. And if I go in settings, go in display, go all the way down, you will see this option night display. Go in here. So once again, you can turn it on from here as well. You can also change the color to red, orange, or green, which is crazy. And then you can also select it to be turned on by scheduling it. So if you schedule it, you can select the start time, the end time, and that's it. Now it has been scheduled and it will turn on automatically every day at your scheduled time. And the reason I like it is because when I compare it with something like Galaxy Watch Ultra, which also has this night mode, but it is only supported by a few watch faces. It is not system wide. So there's the night mode on Galaxy Watch Ultra and there's a night mode on Amazfit Active 2 Square. But if I do anything else, there is no night mode or no night light on Galaxy Watch Ultra, but this one is system wide and really helpful to use the watch at night. You can also change what these buttons do, and for that, go in settings, go in preferences, and then go in shortcut buttons. For the upper button, you can select long press option, and by default it's selected to Zepp flow, but you can change it to anything else. So let's select heart rate. So when I long press this, it will launch the heart rate app. Similarly, for the lower button, you can press lower button once and select the functionality. By default it's set to settings, but you can change it to any other thing on your watch. Let's say we wanted to go to timer, so let's select that, go back, and now whenever I will press this button, this will take me to the timer app. A really cool feature on this watch is one tap measurement, which allows you to measure 4 health metrics in one go. So if I go in apps, go in this app here, so here it says measures your health indicators with one tap, and if I tap on measure, it will give me a countdown, and then it will ask me to remain still, and it will measure my heart rate, stress levels, breathing rate, and blood oxygen levels. So there you go. We have the heart rate, stress level, blood oxygen levels, and breathing rate. Well, it hasn't really accurately measured these metrics because I was talking and my hand was probably not in the perfect position and the fit isn't right as well. But anyways, if you do these things right, you will get accurate measurements. Nonetheless, it's a really cool feature where you can get these 4 metrics in one go. You don't have to go in separate apps to measure all these different things. There is a built-in temperature sensor in Amazfit Active 2 Square as well, and this allows you to measure your skin temperature or also the surface level temperature of anything that you will place your watch on. So if I go in apps and then go in this thermometer app, you can see if I put my finger at the back, it will start changing and measuring my skin temperature. Now I can place anything else here and it will measure the temperature of that thing. So let's say I place this over here, and you'll see that the temperature has started to go down because the temperature of the surface of this case is less than my skin temperature. Active 2 Square comes with built-in barometer and altimeter, and there is also an accompanying app from where you can measure these things. So go in the app drawer and here go in this app right here, so you will see the air pressure. You can also set storm alerts and select thresholds from here, and the watch will send you storm alerts. And then if you swipe up, you can get to your altitude, and here you can also use GPS, calibrate it, and go in manual and change these settings as well. There is also artificial intelligence built into this watch, which is evident by now because I showed you the Zeplo AI in the notifications. That same Zeplo AI is actually powered by OpenAI, and you can use it as a personal assistant as well. There is an app that comes pre-installed, but you can also launch it as a shortcut of this top button. So if you long press it, the Zeplo AI will be activated and then you can ask it anything. So let's try this out. What was my readiness score yesterday?
You achieved a 69 readiness score yesterday, which is at the yesterday level.
Increase the brightness on the watch.
I increased the screen brightness.
And from here you can also manually change the brightness. So that's really cool. It gives you this slider that you can adjust. Would I need an umbrella tomorrow?
Yes, you'll need an umbrella tomorrow. There will be thunderstorms.
Alright, so it has come up with the weather cards that shows you the temperature and weather forecast for the day that you're asking it for. Set an alarm for 7 a.m. today.
Done. Alarm is set for 7 a.m.
So as you can see that Zeplo AI functions as your personal assistant on the watch. It can answer your questions, your queries about your health metrics, and also carry out different functions on the watch, which is pretty great. If you go in settings, go in display, scroll down, you will see this feature called tap to wake. So if you go in here, now you can wake the screen up with a single tap or a double tap. By default, this setting is turned off. Right now, single tap is selected. Let's go ahead and test this. So here you can see that the display has turned off and always on display has been activated. So if I'll tap on it, it will turn on. You can do the same with the double tap. So if you go in display, scroll down, tap to wake, you select double tap, it will also give you a battery life warning because this will consume more battery. So that is something that you need to be okay with if you want to use this feature. So if we select double tap, go back, and I'll double tap and the display will turn on. If you tap this button, this will take you to the app drawer and you can see all of these apps. But there's also a theme function on this watch and you can change the theme of how these apps look. So for that, we'll go in settings, go in display, scroll down and go in theme style. And from here you can select between 3 different theme styles. So this is the default version. You can go with business or vibrant. So we'll select this one. Now when we'll go back, we'll have a totally different theme. By default, the screen on time on this watch is 30 seconds, meaning after 30 seconds, the display will turn off. But once in a while, you need the display to stay turned on for longer than 30 seconds, and you can do that too. So if you swipe down, tap on this button here, this will tell you the watch screen will stay lit, which reduces battery life. But from here, you can select from 5 minutes all the way up to 20 minutes of screen on time. So if you select 20 minutes, go back. Now this display will stay turned on for 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, this feature will turn off, meaning it will reset to the 30-second screen on time. This can come in really handy when you are using a specific app like timer or stopwatch or something like that, where you want the screen to stay turned on for longer than maximum 30 seconds, which is the screen on time. So if you go in display, screen on duration, You get from 5 seconds to all the way 30 seconds, which in some instances may not be enough. If you're walking or running at night, you need this next feature. So go in settings, go in workout, and then go in night safety light, turn this on. Now this will tell you that when starting outdoor activities after sunset, the watch will use screen flashing instead of screen off mode. Enabling this feature will significantly reduce the device's standby time. Do you want to enable it? Yes. So from here you can also select the color. Right now it's red. You can select the screen on duration, and then you can also preview it. So this is how it will show up when you are running or walking at night outside. So this is a safety feature so that the oncoming traffic knows that you are there. If you want to secure your watch in case you forget it somewhere, you lose it or something like that, you can do that as well, because there is a pin code feature on this watch. So go in settings, go in preferences, and go in off wrist lock. From here, turn it on. This will ask you to select a pin. And now, as soon as the watch detects that you have taken the watch off, the display will lock itself, the watch will lock itself. So right now, as I'm not wearing the watch, it has locked itself. I need to put in the password. So let's test this actually, how good it is at detecting that I have taken the watch off. So right now I'm wearing the watch, all the features are working just fine. Right, so now I'll take it off and we'll see how quickly it locks. And there you go. Within a couple of seconds it has locked itself, and now we need to add in the password to unlock the watch. Did you know that you can use AI on Amazfit Active 2 Square to schedule from your notifications? So if you have a notification with time or date in it, you can simply swipe to the left, tap on this AI button, and it will activate Zeplo, and this will give you an option to add this notification into your calendar with the time and the day that was in the notification. So this allows you to very quickly add stuff into your calendar, and here all you have to do is add to calendar and it will be added to the calendar. Then you can go in your calendar app, and here if you tap on the day, you will see that schedule is in the calendar now. Active 2 Square comes with a 1.7-inch AMOLED display, and one benefit of that is the always on display on this watch. So there you go. With always on display you can do some cool stuff as well, and for that we need to go in settings, go in display, and then go in always on display, and here you will see this option always on style. Go in here. So here you will see two options: follow watch face, or you can select style selection. So if you go in style selection, you actually get different styles that you can have as always on display, which is separate from your watch face. So we have some options here. Let's select this one. So now if I turn on the always on display, you will see that we have a different always on display from the watch face. One of the best features of this watch is the portrait watch face that you can apply on here. So for that you need to go into the Zepp app on your phone, then go in device, and from here go in watch faces and scroll until you find portrait watch face. So tap on use now, and here you can add your portrait photos. So here you can see that I have selected a couple of photos, and now I can actually adjust this photo so that the time is tucked behind my hair and my photo. So this is the depth effect that the watch face detects automatically. So, and there are different positions that you can add this time, to the right, to the left. So let's select this one, and then you can sync it to your watch. And so there you go. That's how it looks, and you can tap on it to switch between the watch faces. It's a really cool effect. Now you can also transfer offline music to your watch, because the watch has memory of 512 MB, and some of it is available which you can use for music. So how you can do that? Simply go into the Zepp app on your phone, go in device section, and here find this music app. Go in here, and from here you can upload music from your phone's storage. So from here I can add a couple of songs, and then these will be updated or uploaded to the watch. So now the music has been uploaded to the watch. So let's go ahead and find it. And here you'll see this music app. Swipe up, go in my playlist, go in all music, and you will see these two songs that I've just added to the watch. And from here you can just tap on it and it will play through the watch's speaker. And from here obviously you can pause it, play it, go forward, go back, add it to your favorite or workout list. You can randomize it and control the volume. On this watch, you can also download offline maps. So you can do that by going into the Zepp app, go in device section and then scroll down, and from here go in map management. And here you can select your area, increase or decrease it. You can also select base map and ski maps and then download. And the map will be downloaded and transferred to your watch. Once it's downloaded on the watch, you can go in apps and from here you can go in map. So the map that you downloaded will be loaded onto the watch, and here you can actually navigate the map going left and right. Press this button. You can zoom in and out of the map as well, and then move up and down as well. So that's about it from this video, guys. These were some of the best tips and tricks that you can do on Amazfit Active 2 Square. I hope this was useful for you. I will see you in the next one. Till then, take care. Bye bye.